Yo, welcome family. Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Monte. You know what it is, you know what I do, you know how I gets down. Allow some people to get up into the room. We're dealing with manifesting greatness every day, even at this time of uncertainty. Many individuals still able to accomplish great things in situations that are not necessarily the best situations to manifest greatness. So again, guys, we want to make sure that we're making things happen regardless of what it is that we're dealing with on a daily basis. What you doing new, what you doing to make things work, how you handling this situation, what are some of the obstacles that you got going on, you know what I mean? So that's part of what it is that we're going to talk about, you know what I mean? Give the people a few more minutes to get in. If they don't come in, I'm still going to go ahead and go with what it is that I was going to be talking about. Again, we're talking about manifesting greatness even in a time of uncertainty. You know what I mean? Getting the most out of what it is that you have to offer and understanding how powerful we truly are on the inside. And I'm not just talking about as a people, I'm talking about human beings in general, to those things that are more chemical, etc. You know what I mean? But we'll give people a few more minutes and then we'll go right into it. All right. A few more minutes and we'll get right into it. If you're coming into the house, guys, go ahead and give a shout out who you are, where you at. You know what I mean? We'll get right into it. Again, we're talking about manifesting greatness no matter what the situation or circumstances are. You know what I mean? And a lot of us are, most of us are dealing with situations that are not um, ideal at this moment because of the situations that have occurred with the COVID-19, etc. But one thing that we can do, and one thing this can become, because there's a light in most situations, it can become a great time for us to really invest and really getting to master ourselves. Those of us who are not actively working because of the COVID, etc. And even if you are, you still have the ability to really sit down now and really focus on understanding how the physiology and the body works in order for you to master yourself. Many of us don't believe that we can master ourselves. Many of us think that that is just a bunch of talk. What's up, son? What's going on with you? Hope all is ATL is in the house as always. Hope you guys are doing all right down there in ATL. What you guys looking like? You guys on lockdown as well, or you about to come up out of that? I saw with some places in Georgia, I believe, allowing some things or allowing people to get back to work gradually. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I didn't see that. I heard it from somebody because I don't watch the news, guys. Because the news, in my opinion, is driving a bunch of panic and fear, and it's making the situation worse for a lot of people. Although I do have enough people who watch the news that I know generally what's going on. But I took my cable and everything off my TV about a month, maybe 3 weeks ago. Yeah, about 3 weeks ago. I did away with the cable and now I just have the internet so I can do what I need to do with my business. You know what I mean? But beyond that, I don't allow those cable networks to feed my mind a lot of the stuff, their agenda, and to continuously feed that fear and panic. You know what I mean? So again, let's get right into it, Sandra. So it looks like it's just me and you, and maybe one more person. So we're gonna get right into it. But I'm dealing with actually manifesting our greatness no matter what the situation is. You know what I mean? This situation allows for us to be creative if we can get beyond the stress and the doubt and the uncertainty that most individuals, you know what I mean, are into. You know what I mean? Sandra says about to come out of lockdown, small business to reopen with restrictions. Cool. That sounds good, Sandra. Like I said, again, I have no faith in the system, but at least there are allowing people to get back to work. You know what I mean? A lot of individuals have their own take on how severe this virus is, etc. A lot of people, you know what I mean? That's their opinion, and I respect their opinion. But for me, again, it's more or less the individual's immune system that is compromising or causing the death of many of these individuals. And you don't have to be old to have a compromised immune system, you know. So let's talk about manifesting that greatness again and figuring out how to develop things even if you are on lockdown, how to become more creative in what it is that you need to do or what you want to do, and coming up with a new way to provide for self if this has crippled you financially. You know what I mean? And many individuals have really been hit hard, even though they're given a few bailouts and they have a few programs with the Small Business Association, loans and those things of that nature that individuals are able to apply for, and many individuals and small businesses are getting. And then some people are getting the 1,200 and 500 per child. So people are getting a little bit of relief. Again, it's nothing like what it is that you can bring in when you're doing your own entrepreneur or you're working a job with another individual. So again, being creative and being able to come up with something that you can do in order to produce an income is something that I always stress to individuals. Never be, and I stress this to myself because I'm really still trying to develop my second, third, and fourth income base. Primarily, I get my money from the training, but as you know, or you may not know, I'm doing herbal tinctures now. So I've been putting together those tinctures, actually allowing them to sit for a while in order for them to be ready for me to draw them up in the tincture bottle so I can be able to sell them. I got the website that I'm working on so that I can easily allow you guys to access that. Also, again, I'm working on coming up with different things dealing with uh, breathing techniques, anything it is that can help to ease the stress that's in the body and to help to cure the body. So these are the things that I'm really focusing on, and I'm really doing a lot of things with myself that is allowing me to see that these things actually work. The thing is this, guys, many of us have given ourselves over to the idea that we are not powerful as we are, meaning the innate ability of us to be able to be powerful and to actually heal the body is from within. And many individuals don't want to believe that because they don't know how to master the body. They haven't mastered their minds, they haven't mastered the thoughts. Therefore, they can never really generate the innate healing power of the body. And this is not an old spooky thing, but we've been conditioned to believe that we are, and we've been made weak by the idea that we can't, or we have to depend on some outside chemical or foreign force to aid us in being healthy, that we have no power over our healing if we become sick. And this is one of the worst things that could have been done to any individual, to take away the ideal or even to have them consider that they have within them the force that is needed to combat virtually anything that we are faced with. But we've been conditioned out of those things. We've been conditioned into giving our health over to others, and this is not a good thing. Therefore, we are weak as individuals. We're mentally weak, and our body becomes physically weak because we don't know what it is to do in order to strengthen the body, in order to strengthen the mind, so that we don't deal or succumb to certain things that we're succumbing to. And at the end of the day, for me, I don't believe the nation had to be shut down if we had been taught the proper way to heal the body, if we've been taught the proper way to treat the body, to uh, maintain the body, then this type of hysteria wouldn't be an issue. But again, we are under the guidance of individuals that do everything naturally. The whole basis of this society is set up on unnatural principles. Therefore, we run into a ton of problems. And then we try to use unnatural methods in order to fix those problems. And these things are very, very detrimental. You know what I mean? And again, it showcases itself on a daily basis, and it's showcasing itself right now due to this virus. And that's not just us in America, that's throughout the world. Most individuals are not doing things that are natural to the human physiology. Therefore, the human physiology and its biology, everything about us has been weakened, and we're susceptible to disease. You know what I mean? But while you're at home or while you're in lockdown, individuals can really go and do things that make a difference. Individuals can start to create certain things within themselves at the house, come up with game plans, come up with a new way of operating while they're dealing in this situation. It doesn't have to be a situation where you come out worse than when you went in. And that's the problem. Many individuals are going to start to come out worse than it's going to be worse. So everything about their being is going to be worse when they come out of this quarantine, because they're not doing things that are going to allow them to come out in a more healthier, more sustainable, more valuable way. You know what I mean? Financially speaking, there are a lot of individuals get hit with that, but that doesn't mean that you have to come out most emotionally, mentally, and physically worse off than when you went in. But I'm afraid that many people will end up being that way. You know what I mean? So again, I'm gonna cut this short, guys. I'm gonna keep it at like 15 minutes. I just wanted to stop in and just share that a little bit with you. Again, I will drop more videos as I do pretty much on a daily basis. You know what I mean? Share the videos if you find out what it is that I'm saying is something that's beneficial, could be beneficial to others. But at the end of the day, again, we are powerful individuals. We have not been able to actualize that power because we don't know how to tap into the power, because we haven't been taught. And this is not a mystical thing. Again, basic things that to become masters of selves don't need anything from the outside to assist us. You may need a little bit of coaching if you don't understand what it is that you need to do via breathing, nutrition, what hot, cold showers, those type of things. Those type of things go a long way to really help this body. And many of us really don't even realize that. But again, for those who did come into the chat, I appreciate you dropping in. I just wanted to stop by for a second. Got a few things that I need to take care of. So I'm sending you guys peace and love. Thank you for coming in. For those who did come in, you have a beautiful day. All right. Peace.